Grand Rising. It's episode 1 of Bree's Brain. So these episodes, guys, they're gonna be when I first wake up, after I do my meditation, talk to God, stretch, everything like that. I just still kind of sound like this when I, get all that stuff done. However, all the titles for these are going to come within the conversation. It's first thing in the morning, so Bree's Brain is literally gonna be like everything I was probably thinking about the day before, dreamt about, or the goals that I have going future. So, starting off these episodes today, 5 days before my 30th birthday. Yes, I'm still in bed. I am in Chesapeake, Virginia. No, my hair is not done. Literally just waking up. I had to put the hoodie on though, because it's cold out here. It's really cold. But today, more so yesterday, today, lately, what's been heavy on my mind is the transition of healing and changing, and when we say we want it, and then the things we actually have to do to receive that change. Another thing, also, how I did ask for a lot of things November, and honestly, once you understand soul ties, not giving yourself to other people is actually a lot easier, because you start to realize energy connections and picking up their spirits and feelings and things that they're going through. So again, guys, this is going to be random. It's going to be 5 to 7 minutes. It's just all the things that I'm like, after meditation, waking up to, what does my brain think about? I have my LLC on my mind heavy. I'm not going to speak too much about the ideas that I do have that are 6 and 7 figure opportunities to go with my other 6 and 7 figure ideas and things I'm already a part of. And I think the more so, this would be like a documentary, like a journal. You feel me? Like, so when it's really all said and done, people can see. And I really wish I would have started this last year. I was in the hostel. I was on people's couches. I was asking people to stay. Sometimes I was even sleeping outside. Like, all to just live in LA. Like, what was so special about LA? I had to live in LA. I could not figure it out. But then as time was going on, I was meeting more people and networking. It's one of those places, like, once I came back here, I realized, yeah, I belong in LA. Back home is really back home. Like, it's just, when they say I'm just going to visit home, but I'll be back, like, I see what people mean. Why I don't. Is that a gnat? Ew. I see why people don't come home as much. Or they fly their people out, because I'd rather my people honestly see California than me take anybody from California here. And if I do bring anybody home from California, my homeboy Evan saw the real, like, you are special. Because I don't let everybody into my, like, home life. You feel me? Like, how it all started, where it all came from. Like, this is, like, the real me. And I think that's another thing I want to touch on. Like, if you can't be around people where you're authentically you, those are not your friends. Maybe that's not the company you need to have. If I see you are like this in front of so-and-so, and you like this in front of them, and then when it's all three of us, you're like, because you don't even know how to act for real, because you're not being authentically you. It's but so many poker faces you can play around with before people start peeping, like, hey, I'm starting to know the real you. And I think that's what happens even in relationships. We give each other this person that we think the other person would want. And, maybe the person that we do want to be, and knowing damn well we're not even ready to be that person, but sometimes we still put in that effort to do so. But as time goes on, you could pretend for so long. And there was a lot of pretending going on when it came to business, relationships, and friends when it came to my second round here. And it was just like, dang, once people got tired of pretending, when you get tired of somebody, every single little thing they do, they could just, it irritates you. You're just mad. Like, why are you looking like that? I don't know. Like, it just irritates you just because. So that's when you just, you're over somebody. They're over their presence. You're over just anything about them. Like, you hear their name, you just, yeah. I got like that about a few people. And it's crazy because once upon a time, I really loved those people. Like I said, friends, family, business partners. I really loved a lot of these people once upon a time. But when God says, I need you to focus, and the people you have around you, I can't allow you to have what you want from me until you get rid of that. You're asking for new, but I need you to get rid of that old. And all those things that have no purpose for you, have no influence, positive influence on where you're going. You got to get rid of them. So, I don't know. I guess we're going to call the first episode of Bree's Brain because we're going on 5 minutes. Actually about to hit 6. Let's go and let's rise. That really came off the top of the dome. But that's the point of this. To give people the real me, not I wrote down notes, I thought of this before. I didn't. I woke up, I did my morning routine, and I came on here. And as much as I can, discipline-wise, I really want to do this every day. We just going to start with one day at a time, because with healing, with starting something new, with anything, take it one day at a time. Prove to yourself you can do it every day, and you'll be surprised. Good example, I'm 40 weeks strong. 40 weeks of the Bible app. I just want to show myself I could do it. If I could put that discipline and consistency and the respect and the boundaries and about my business and the love for myself and everything else that is for my goals, y'all stay blessed.